Today is International Women's Day, and I think we might now have reached peak lunacy when it comes to the pro-Palestine brigade. We've already had queers for Palestine. Palestine doesn't want queers. In 2016, Hamas executed one of their own top dogs, Mahmoud Ishtui, reportedly for sleeping with a man. 25-year-old Ahmad Abu Maya, a gay man, was beheaded by thuggish homophobes in Hebron in the West Bank. Footage was uploaded to social media. The only pronouns for LGBT people in Palestine are was/were. Last night, I showed you footage of people attacking a kebab shop in Bradford because the owner, who had a Free Palestine poster in his window, by the way, was selling Coca-Cola, which is apparently now some kind of Zionist thing. But today, on International Women's Day, we've got Feminists for Palestine. They have been holding events in London and in Bristol and a couple of other locations as well. They say, as feminists, we are part of a global movement to overcome the patriarchal, imperialist, capitalist system at the root of violence, trauma, and existential threat facing humanity. The freedom of Palestinians is intrinsic to our collective freedom against all forms of oppression. Feminists for Palestine are chickens for KFC. It's turkeys for Christmas, OK? It should be feminists against Hamas. We have to remember how this latest situation started. Now, later in the show, I am playing you an interview that I've done with Eylon Levy, the Israeli government spokesman, who will tell you in graphic detail the sexual crimes committed by Hamas on Israelis, Israeli hostages, but also against Palestinian women as well. But this is a short report from the Campaign Against Anti-Semitism.
Since the 7th of October, we have heard harrowing witness accounts of sexual violence and rape carried out by Hamas against Israeli women. Reports of women being gang raped before being shot in the head, of women's genitalia being mutilated with knives and having their breasts cut off, of their bodies being paraded around whilst men spit on them. Despite these reports of the most grotesque incidences, many women's rights movements have shamefully remained silent, spoken too late, or denied the accounts entirely.
The Me Too movement didn't comment about this for days. Sisters Uncut released a statement saying no people would ever accept being murdered, humiliated, dispossessed, racially targeted, oppressed, cleansed, exiled and colonised without resisting. This means lasting peace will only be possible when Palestinians are free, period. I mean, is the gang rape of Israeli women justified then? Movements like Queers for Palestine or today's Feminists for Palestine expose a gaping flaw in the logic of many people on the liberal left. They have a complete blind spot to the fact that many of the people they claim to be standing up for would imprison, kill or rape them given half the chance.